Hi, welcome to the Puntersshow.
Yeah, welcome to the Puntersshow, everyone.
Mark Campbell, Glenn Pollett, and Glenn, you're going to welcome our new special guest.
Hey, Glenn.
Special guest? Matt Taylor. He's a new member.
New member, but a special guest today on the Puntersshow to say hello to everyone.
Oh, is he not going to come every Monday?
I don't know, we haven't really worked it out.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Matt. Welcome on board.
Thanks, Glenn.
Matt Taylor, for those who were watching up to a few months ago, there was another Matt Taylor on board, so...
It's pretty rare.
I saw Matt Taylor
Matt Taylor the first, yeah.
Riding quite well he was.
Yeah, I saw a photo of him.
Not so much
yeah, they looked like they were probably... there was a photo on Twitter of Matt Taylor 1 halfway through the day.
Yeah, there he was.
And I thought that indicated there might have been fun and frivolity
I was the only one. You didn't go to Scone, did you, Matt?
No.
Taylor too? No. I was the only one at Scone. Look, track played a little bit down the middle. Inside bias a little bit against. Racing was pretty good. Walkie start was pretty good. Crowd was a bit down both days, which sort of made it quite good.
Better for you, exactly.
A bit better for everybody. It wasn't like... You know when you go to the toilet and you don't have to line up at the tray to get your dude allowed to have a wee, that the meeting's not packed. That's when you... I think that's the gauge. When the line comes out the door, it's no good for the girls. The girls out the door all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Shouldn't be there.
Flag number one there.
What do you mean?
Well, when you advertise this show, it'll be, Glenn's gauge of a race crowd.
Yeah.
The toilet queue.
Yeah.
The toilet queue. But
yeah.
it seemed
Getting
to go really well.
Queuing up to get your doodle out.
Racing seemed pretty good. The winner on the first day, is it Pajara?
Yeah.
Gee, it went enormous. It was just held up for 200. Did you watch it?
Oh, no.
I was held up for 200 metres. Did you see it, Matt Taylor?
Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah.
It was a good win, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Strong
Didn't think
win.
it'd get through and then just...
Man,
You did see at the top of the straight when it was starting to angle for the run, you thought this is about to really go too, didn't you? It was...
I labelled Torpenhower champion, so it was the first beaten. Our beatnik got in the stride. Dixie
Who's
Chick.
our beatnik? Who's our beatnik?
That's
a
a
Waller
Waller horse, first up from New Zealand.
Waller.
Yeah. He's his horse. There he is. Round him.
Yeah.
Dixie Chick went enormous from the inside there. Look, there was good racing. It was great weather. And
Why was the track only a 4 both days?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? Why is Canterbury wet?
I have got a great story about Scone, getting into Scone, and I know you like my stuff.
I love them.
Hear the stories.
Can't wait.
So there's like general public, don't think the old Glen's parking there, and then there's this area here, which is like trainers, like Gay and everybody else, and then there's a gate, and then it's like basically horse floats, and I'm fucking telling you, they don't let anybody in there, no way. So there I am, I'm 3 back, because I go in there, I've been parking there all the time, same
I
comment.
think the only time with the Scone,
Yeah, there I was, right up against the gate, 10 foot away from the building. It's the best. But this is the test, so it's... Are you allowed to say spastic anymore? No.
No, you can't.
Okay, mini bus full of tab workers. So, the old spastic bus.
Oh, okay, yeah, I suppose.
Spastic bus.
Yeah, I suppose you can say that.
They weren't called spastic bus.
They were.
Okay, so it was a white spastic bus.
Yeah.
Full of tab workers. There first.
Yeah.
Then behind me is old mate with the Ford utility with the float.
Yeah.
Then the old Glen stuff. The Sheila said, tab, no way, no. Turn it, 3-point turn.
Yeah.
25 tab workers, brushed.
Yeah.
Old mate with the float, he's got to be sweet.
Yeah.
Stop, checks in the float, no horse,
Yeah.
brushed.
Yes.
Turn up the old Glenster. Media love, straight through.
Oh, there you go.
One word.
Yeah.
Media love, 2 words. It was fucking grouse.
And the
It's
Glenster.
great evidence.
Yeah.
But checked in the horse float for a horse, no horse,
Yeah.
you're not coming
You
in.
won't be bringing that float in. No.
20 tab workers, but these fucking old pensioners,
that's
getting
it.
$18 an hour and no super off the tab. Fuck that, they can turn it. It was pretty funny.
Anyway.
That was the highlight. It's going for me.
Beautiful. I'm glad the highlight came early. So anyway, we should mention what Matt Taylor 2 is all about, Glenn.
That'd be interesting. What are you about that?
Oh, what's my role here?
I don't know. What is your role? Yeah, hey,
Glenn.
what's the story?
You're about to find out.
Well, the backstory is I'm a journalist. I spent 3 years at Fox Sports, riding soccer and a few other things, but I love racing and decided that doing Melbourne Cup once a year wasn't enough, and so got a call from Jake from Top Better, and he said, "Do you want to come on board?" And I said, "When do I start?" And here I am.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you're a proper journalist, not like us.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh, Dale,
journalist.
you're a journalist, aren't you?
No. Well, it's a moot point, Glenn, because I suppose to be a journalist you do have to have a degree, and there's a lot of people who claim to be journalists who don't have a degree. So
to be
technically,
a
I'm not a
journalist,
journalist.
Well, back in the day you had a cadetship.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't done a journalistic
uni,
degree.
yeah.
So you go to uni to get a degree?
Yeah.
In what?
You don't have to, but I did, yeah.
Yeah.
In journalism?
In communication, and I majored in journalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's what I did. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thanks, mate.
I'm impressed by
Wow,
everybody.
we've got a serious team member here.
Yeah.
Like someone proper on the Puntersshow.
Oh, you've almost did a university degree, didn't you?
Not really.
I should say the other thing is though that like I am first and foremost also like a Puntersshow fan. Like I was a young bloke who'd punt on anything with 4 legs and a pulse and thought, how good's this? And then I worked out I didn't win, and so I thought, how do I win? And did a scout around and
so
started watching every Monday, and
Okay.
there it is. Yeah.
There it is. Because that'd be about 4 or 5 years ago. Now we've been going.
Well,
no,
they're the
longer.
best ones. Our
5 or 6
fans,
years.
fans that we then,
Yeah.
Bring
they
across.
train themselves
Yeah.
up.
Which I must admit, you have mainly educated.
Yeah.
You've been the professor of the Puntersshow. You're the one with the. I mean, you've had a pearl every week for 6 years, mate. For fuck's sake, my only pearl is how to get in the scone the back way by saying media. It's about the only thing I've got. Media, love. Fucking was gross.
I think the people have learned a lot about life from you, Glenn.
Probably not. Anyway, so you've been the professor. So we've got another.
So where did it all start?
Educated.
When did the first race meeting you can remember, like, not attending, but just being interested in?
Well, actually, I think I was playing cricket, playing grade cricket, and you sit there.
Matty Taylor won a cricket.
Actually, that side story to that is Matt Taylor played against me once. It was a 2nd grade game at Coogee Oval, and he got 82 not out, and I was none for 45 off 5. So I think he won.
Definitely.
But
you're sitting in his seat.
that's right. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
he
these
Did he
literally.
really get 82 not out?
Yeah, he kept hitting me into the gym. You know that gym across the road?
Is he a
from
good
Coogee Oval?
cricketer, Matty
He
Taylor?
could play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Really?
he could play. Yeah.
He's a
He
wicket-
doesn't look
wicket-keeper
like
batsman.
he's. Yeah, but that's cricket, isn't it? You don't have to look sporty to be good at cricket.
Yeah.
Remember the red van, Mike Gadding?
Yeah. He's back to walk up tangles, all tangled up. Okay, well that's really interesting. And so you watched the Puntersshow, got a chance to come on board, and you did.
Yeah. I saw a good bit of potential there. I thought, why not? Let's have a crack.
Puntersshow just keeps growing, bigger and bigger, Dal.
There it is,
Thanks
exactly.
to Dal. Dal invented it.
He did.
Pearl
He did.
educated everybody.
You turned
As
up.
you can see, I'm still playing the con, trying to work out what I'm doing.
You're the hook.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly. Anyway,
So Matt, well, obviously, we had Brent Zaruffa on, and then in the last couple of weeks that Matt's been doing a lot of articles for us on Saturdays anyway, but now full time. A lot of the article focus and keep the news flow going, and
do you have a social media type site that people can like email to you, or anything like Twitter account?
Yeah,
like,
at Puntersshow.
at Puntersshow?
yeah, so what? Yeah.
Yeah, and then my
haven't
handle.
Oh, we've got to sync up with an email and all that sort of business too, don't we, this afternoon? Yeah, so.
You didn't mind, did you?
Oh well, actually.
So did he have to make the coffee and everything?
Nah.
You're not like a bitch boy in there, I think, are you?
A bit harsh. I don't think I'm an intern.
And also-
Actually, we've already got the
One
email,
last-
isn't it, Matt at puntersshow.com.au? It's
One
already
last
there.
question is I can't work out whether you're like 38 and look good, or if you're 26 and look fucking awful. How old are you?
23.
You look fucking terrible. You're not really 23 now.
I'm 23. I'm the oldest 23-year-old going around.
You are the oldest 23 I've ever laid eyes on. Like, you're just like, you better just fucking...
How old's Brent? He's got a receding hairline. How old's he?
Yeah, but
Oh no, Brent's 30.
He's 30 plus,
Yeah.
I'll have no hair.
And
left
Sheila
by 30.
married? No, not married.
Oh yeah, girlfriend since high school. Yeah,
Oh, well, that's nice.
live with her. Yeah,
Oh, you live with her?
yeah.
Oh, you want to be like the Glenn show.
She'll be a fan of the show soon.
Oh,
So
good
don't
on
worry
her.
about that. Yeah,
Oh, so she, like, since school and
Yeah,
still
yeah.
kicking on?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's
following the
That's
path
only
of the,
5 years ago because I'm 23. But yeah,
that's following the path of the Glen star.
Yeah, that's why I'm shaking your
Yeah,
head for you.
well,
But
Glenn-
anyway,
Glenn-
I'm sure she's
Glenn
a
already had
lovely young lady. What's her
couple
name?
of kids by now.
her name is Geneva, as in the city in Switzerland, Geneva.
G'day, Geneva. And
Hello, Geneva.
welcome on board to you. I suppose the Puntersshow will be a bit of part of your life.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
What does she do? Nurse.
She's studying law, mate. She's finishing her law degree.
Beautiful. I'm always in trouble, so that's good news. I need fucking mates rates. Good on you, Geneva.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. eh?
Yeah.
All right, there's Matty Taylor too, and you'll be
So
seeing all the
welcome.
stuff. Welcome on board. All right, let's get into it. You saw it. General news before we go on. There's quite a bit of debate on Twitter about it, and Glenn, you rang me having a conniption, and Luke Marlowe decided to put a joke in a horse
Trouble was
race.
it? Did he finish the joke?
No, I think he stuffed
gave
up
up
the
on the
joke.
joke?
I think it didn't work.
Not the first time he's done it.
Luke Marlowe's a young kid who's got a great amount of potential, and from all reports, is
He's of the Andrew Martin style, isn't he?
I think he's got apparently a good kid.
Is he that young, is he?
He's only 22, 23, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I think he had to throw out the stumps and missed badly.
Well,
fucking
the
wasn't
first
funny.
one was bad enough, wasn't it? The B plus business.
No, I thought that was okay.
That's sort of okay
It's
to
a
fall.
4-horse race. You said
You're
B+,
going to
and
be
you go-
tortured as a race
You
caller.
you can trap that in and just say, look, that's not what I got at school. I got to see, but then move on because there was a $1.30 to $1.50 chance flux in the running last. People bet in the run as well. people might want to be laying the $1.40, $1.50. People might be thinking Bolton might want to take it. Can you please tell us how it's travelling? How's it going? And then the joke, it did go on. It fucking went off right under me.
Oh, it just went on and on and on. It was torture to listen to.
Yeah,
And then it wasn't funny.
No, well,
It was about a
was there a
duck
joke?
getting
Yeah,
nailed
duck,
to a fucking
yeah.
duck. And,
yeah.
and he could have, and I didn't mind him even mentioning Paul King showing positive tactics, not unlike the same writer on Love the Beaches, because people go, oh yes, I remember him. And then, I knew it was
that's
the same
informative.
writer. That was informative. He might be trying to pinch this one too. I think that's informative. The rest was just terrible. But let's just throw it down to just a hiccup by young Luke. You know, he's got no fucking career as a stand-up.
No.
He's just finished.
Well, but that's the crazy thing. I made mention last week of the fact that race callers think they have to editorialise.
Well, it was interesting that it came almost on the back of your column.
It was the same day.
It was the same day, exactly. We posted the column up, and then there it was. You know,
Did you hear it, Matt, too?
No, I had it on mute at work. I was finishing off my final duties in my previous life, and I was watching the racing against the rules, and I just had it on mute, so I didn't hear it. But I read all about
the
it.
old sneaky racing watch, eh?
Yeah, imagine me in the office. I'd have Betfair on.
Oh, in our old days, all we had was the transistor.
That is your job, though, so that's all right.
Yeah, but imagine me in an office. Fucking hell, I'd murder everybody. It was. Let's just hope you can move on. I will give you some feedback on it. I only heard from 3 people about what a fucking disgrace it was. Not one was a punter. 3 different stewards brought it up with me.
Really?
Let's go. Did you hear that fucking idiot call that race? Like, that was their words. So they were really unhappy about it.
Yeah.
So getting to young Luke, the stewards thought you were just like, they were just filthy. They were filthy with it. Because they're running racing too, and they're trying
But I think the point that you make, and this isn't all about Luke. So you know, like I mean, we're not kicking a bloke in the guts while he's down.
No.
It's I think
I was saying he's a pretty good caller.
where your frustration lies from, and it's similar to what Mark made, is that have we become to this point that the racing itself is not good enough, and it's it's all giggle.
It's not good enough. You have to put bands on. In fact, it's everything but the racing.
Yeah, and that's the overall writing. That's the underlying point.
There was a game of footy on Friday or Thursday night. Matt too, you might know. And half the field was a blackout or something.
There
was a blackout.
St George.
Yeah,
game,
but they played the game.
Yeah.
So not I mean, but down in the one corner the lights weren't working. So they were chip kicking down there. It was really dark. And then in the change rooms, the footballers, because it was a blackout, they had to get strapped up. They were using their phone lights, and so it was a bit.
Oh, really?
Right, there was no light in the change rooms.
Yeah, they had a power blackage, but they got these lights up.
All right, so the
there was
emergency
drama.
lights were working.
And they were going, and the blokes like I said before with footy, like whenever you get footy commentators, you get like 5 past internationals. You have 2 immortals on the panel.
Yeah.
We have old mate who rode 2 winners at Maruya 18 years ago. They can be an expert. And they were going on, what a disgrace this is. You can't, like this, blah blah. And I thought, in racing we put up with that easy. Yeah, throw us up the scone.
Yeah,
throw us
up the scone. Yeah.
Take us up the scone. It's a heavy 7. Call the meeting off. We could send everyone home.
Yeah.
We put up with that type of shit.
Clock doesn't work.
Yeah.
Times are wrong.
Times are wrong.
Times are always wrong.
Yeah.
You wonder why I can't get into Vince Cardi stuff. He goes keep telling me everything's wrong all the time.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like the score at the rugby league game. It was 4 tries to 2, no goals, and they post 32 to 8.
It'll do. I know
there's the result.
Oh, we're all friends.
It won. It got beat. Who cares about the points?
It's funny how we and I think a lot to do is with wall-to-wall racing. You go to the pub and sit down and have a beer, and if there's not a race every 2 minutes, I'll buy you a beer.
And I think that's getting back to the problem of why something like this happens, and also too, it's worth mentioning. I think that he did a poem in a race previously at Canberra or something.
Canberra.
You heard that, MT2?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was a 5-horse race though, and I looked desperately for it. I know it was like a 2,000-ish sort of distance race, so you could probably go back through the Canberra meetings and find it. There wouldn't be that many 2,000 metre plus races on each card, but yeah, he did it.
Yeah, but I mean, so my point is that Luke's just having, as I said, he's having a throw at the stumps, trying to inject something into it, and good luck to him to do it. But I would have thought a poem during a race would have been something that his employer Sky Channel, if they had their eye on the ball, would say, mate, we see what you're doing, you're having a crack, you're trying to be entertaining. Bert Bryant did it in the 60s in a 2-horse race, all that sort of business, but probably not.
But does any people who run Sky Channel, do they have any idea?
That was my point, is that, are they going, oh yeah, that was funny, Or are they going, oh, hang on, there are people who invest in this race that want to get a clean broadcast, and you know, there's people who've done their arse in
I
the
think
race.
that's very important two words, a clean broadcast. That's what we want.
Well, the thing as well is that if he tells a joke or a poem or something, that makes a really good video. Suddenly they get their video hits online, they go, oh, look at this, they got their story, they make their money, put an ad on the video, happy days. So like for them as a product beyond you punters, like it's actually kind of attractive in a sort of twisted kind of way.
I see.
Yeah, I'll put it this way.
I'm not saying they're encouraging, I wouldn't know, but yeah.
I would imagine there's a lot more people that watch race one on Sky Channel replay from Gosford on Thursday than they would have if there wasn't a joke.
It's definitely relatively viral.
Yeah.
So we're 10 years off the three Kardashian girls riding in races with their big
Yeah,
asses,
that's right. Yeah,
bouncing up and down the saddle.
that's it. Yeah.
Their asses are
Yeah.
bumped up and down a few black saddles over
What
the
about the idea? Why the hell do we have to give prize money away if there's only 4 runners? Why can't we just say if there's not 7 runners, we're just cancelling the race, guys? It's not worth spreading this prize money around. It's not fair. There's no contest.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer to that is, mate, but I don't know what the answer to that is.
I think moving prize money is.
One minute we say cut the race out, and the next argument I'll say, see, Wallace shouldn't be allowed to have so many runners in a race. So what is the answer?
But what is it? You know, it's about the definition of what is a race. Is a race one that pays 3 dividends?
I suppose. I'm not sure.
Oh, look, I mean, I think
We give away
give away a lot of money.
prize money.
Yeah, like that
Right, and
race.
it's just like we're just desperate to give it away. It's mad.
Well, it doesn't.
Why should we just be bloody throwing it at the
Participants
trainers?
and those and trainers.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem right, does it? That race at Gosford, there with 4 participants, got the same amount as the other race that you probably had to beat a dozen.
Yeah, or what about the idea that, you know, if it's a maiden, well, why can't it be half the prize money of a
absolutely.
non-maiden? Like we
We used to have that.
You know, Kembla, you have a look back 20 years ago, you had $2,500 maidens, $4,000 improvers, $6,000 bloody progressives, and you'd have a $10,000 feature race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's like 22,000 across the board. We can't distinguish between these races.
Oh, except if we find a fillies and mares race.
The biggest day that ever shocked me was that day. Oh, I'd mentioned on the show one because it was about 4 or 5 years. I was at the Cessnock Cup race.
Yeah, the Cessnock Cup. Yeah, and you saw everyone so happy winning it. Yeah.
But the Cessnock Cup race was worth the same as the first race.
Yes.
So it was a maiden. It was $12,000 race, and there was the Cessnock Cup $12,000. We want to thank the sponsors. What fucking why?
Yeah, because they
What
gave
they
you
do
a
is throw
set.
$400.
Yeah. For a trophy.
They probably got a free feed and everyone got in for free.
Lovely. All right. Anyway, that's the.
They wouldn't have got the park as close as the old Glenster. Anyway.
No, that's right. Exactly. Anyway.
Right.
All right.
We had an 8 race
I don't know. What is the answer to all that? What we spoke about, Mark?
Well, it's some sort of public discussion about
A fundamental
about
change.
merits. No,
Well, and
I
that's the
think
other
we
thing
need to
too.
change.
And I wanted to make this point because I know Luke wasn't happy about the fact that we mentioned it and all that.
Oh, wasn't he?
Well, I think he was very embarrassed by it. He realised he made a blue, and that's that's fair enough being a young kid. But
What do you mean a young kid? What is he, 12?
he's 22.
Oh, he's 23. He looks fucking 80. You're right. He's been living with a chick. He's been married for 5 years.
Yeah.
He's fucking got a degree. He fucking got a full time. He's a person. Fucking.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, but the whole point being that there's not.
Fuck you, older than 24.
The whole point being there is no real assessment out there for any people in racing or media people in racing or.
There's no review.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, all those other people.